Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Jayhawks offense will go to work first. It's often said quarterback is the most high-profile position in sports, and when you have a guy like this, how could it not be?
Yeah, he's the guy that the defense is going to be keying on. They've had all week long to watch film to get ready for him, but David, when you have his kind of athletic ability and his kind of arm talent, he is so difficult to stop.
Yeah, you can have all week, you can have all season. This guy is so dynamic in the quarterback spot. They trust him. They know what he brings to the table. This offense revolves around what he can do.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to throw, it's Daniels. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Nothing too exotic about that blitz right there. That's just the middle linebacker coming right up the middle of the field in the teeth of that offensive lineman. Nobody accounted for him, and he gets home.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Found a seam. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. The Jayhawks want to move quickly.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Henderson.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Off play action. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Wide receiver going in motion. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Pickett. Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. They'll send the back in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. 10th play of the drive coming up, but this time a chance for the defense to get off the field on 3rd and long. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk.
Well, your opponent can't beat you if you don't give them the football. And they were able to possess it throughout the entire first quarter, and they finally cap it off with that impressive rushing touchdown.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So a drive there of 82 yards. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. Here's the return from inside his 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. So Oklahoma State's offense will have its first possession of the game. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they could really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking for a man. It's Flores. Grab near the marker. It's Davis. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. The Cowboys can really attack on this second and short. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He's got it. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. And the Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got the quick pass. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. No surprise, looks as if they'll be content just to head to the locker room. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's kick it back to the guys at Kansas Memorial Stadium.
And the Jayhawks will boot it away to start the second half. Let's see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Complete to start this drive. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Freeman. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Cowboys are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To throw, it's Flores. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. And finally, a little production in the passing game. That has been sorely lacking in this one.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll run the sneak for it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Catch and stride inside the 15. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's first down in the red zone at the 10.
That's a first down for the offense.
In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. He's got it. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Number 16.
Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So a drive there of 85 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside is 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Back to pass, it's Daniels. Got his man downfield. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
You wonder about the mindset right now of the offensive coordinator, too, because they need points, and running the football just is not going to get it done. Early in the drive, late in the drive, I think you've got to be in attack mode right now throwing.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play, clock running. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's 4th down. Caught near the sticks, it's Henderson. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Pickett. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Fires to the tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Scanning the field, it's Daniels. He's got it down the middle.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Snagged in the middle, it's Pickett. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone.
Man, that quarterback knew that was a tiny window to throw into, and he just showed off his cannon of an arm.
The Jayhawks will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Out of the backfield, he's open. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And that's perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays, don't want to give up those first downs, and just make that clock run.
And the Jayhawks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. Defense going to call a timeout here and give the kicker a little something to think about. A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And in the waning seconds of the game, they tie it up.
What a kick for that young man right there. And you just see the way it energized and galvanized his entire sideline. They've tied it up late. This thing's going to OT, and they look like they are ready to rock.
Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
They'll give it to him again. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Cowboys with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Flores. Under fire. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Now 3rd and long here in overtime as this defense wants to force a field goal attempt. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. They'll try to strike first with a field goal in overtime. He slides that just inside the right upright. And now they regain the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. That pass is incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Snags it! Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. First and goal, and a touchdown will win it. Trying to punch it in. He's in! A game-winning touchdown in overtime.
Game on the line, and they've got to be the more physical side. Great job getting blocks up front. He was able to skirt his way into the end zone, David, to win this game.
And that's why I want the ball 2nd in OT. I know exactly what I need to go get it done. They take it down the field, run in the end zone, and end the football game.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.